تمام میکنم. ابداً فکر وقت نباشید. تمام.
Beloved friends, I remember in my youth when I was reading the tablets of Baha'u'llah, Abdul Baha, and the beloved guardian, I could find several references about the future of the Baha'i faith. In my youth, in those days, reading these tablets, it was only my hope. It was sometimes even dilemma for me when and how all these things revealed by Baha'u'llah, by Abdul Baha, by the beloved guardian, will be fulfilled. In those days, not only me, maybe many of the Baha'is, they were waiting for future because it was the days of difficulties, of sacrifices, of martyrdom, and all kinds of difficulties. After 53, that the beloved guardian instructed Hands of the Cause to participate in 4 intercontinental conferences, and I was one of them. I traveled around the world, 5 continents. I realized that whatever was revealed before in the tablets is gradually happening. Not all that I was expected in my mind, in my heart, but many of them was fulfilled. Now, for instance, I was witness of mass conversion in many areas. When Baha'u'llah says to Nasiruddin Shah, in the tablet of Sultan, as we call, سوف يفتح الله لمدينته بابا رتاجا يومئذ يدخلون الناس فيها أفواجا. Baha'u'llah said to Nasiruddin Shah that very soon God will open, it's my rough translation of course, the very large gate for his city, and in that day the people will enter to this city by troops. Then I realized now it's the beginning of that promise, of that prophecy of Baha'u'llah. Then I was witness for election of the Universal House of Justice in 1963. It was my hope, it was my pleasure to be alive and see this infallible institution coming to the existence. I saw that. Then I participated in first intercontinental, all the world Baha'i Congress in London. 7,000 people were there. I said, oh my God, what I am seeing, could I imagine? It was illusion for me in my youth. Now I see 7,000 Baha'is came to the first World Baha'i Congress with different nationalities, different dresses, different backgrounds. Then I was witness for several things that it was just imagination. For instance, now I know that the cause of Baha'u'llah was spread in 125,000 localities. In those days, somebody would say that to me, I say, well, inshallah, God willing, for future, let us wait. But it happened. And not only Baha'is say that, Encyclopedia Britannica, giving statistics of religion, they say so. Then I'd had the great privilege in my life to meet the beloved guardian in the Holy Land. I meet the guardian in the Holy Land. I met about twice. First in 1941 and second 54. I remember one day the beloved guardian talked about Russia to us, to about 8, 9 pilgrims. I remember his exact words by heart in Persian. He said, به زودی پرچم یا بها الابها در قطب سیبیریا که حال منفای بهایان است به موج خواهد آمد. It was in very dark time of Russia when the guardian said that in 54. As a Baha'i, of course I did believe that it will happen. No doubt in my mind, in my heart. But again, the dilemma was when and how. Fortunately, he promised me also that you will go back to Russia. Then I was banished back to Iran. It's a long story, I am not going to that. I mean what the guardian said, it's happened, literally happened. He said, از مشاکل حالیه ملول و افسرده مگر. Don't be sad from the events that is now happening. اوضاع حاضره در اون اقالیم بقا و استقراری نداره. The present situation in those countries would not remain like that. Then he promised me that in future you will go back to Russia to render some services there, but repeatedly he said, be patient. صبر و تحمل لازم. Be patient. You know, I was patient. How many years? 6 years. 60. It was in 1930 I received this letter of the guardian, this tablet of the guardian, as we say, and by the order of the beloved House of Justice, I went to Moscow for re-establishing, electing the local assembly. In 91, again, the House of Justice ordered me to go back to Russia for election of National Spiritual Assembly of Soviet Union. For you, it is very difficult to understand because you grow up in free countries. It's very difficult for you to understand that after 60 years, I went back 90 and 91 twice to Russia. And 92, again, the House of Justice ordered me to go to not the former Soviet Union, to Baltic states and Hungary. And I went for Regional National Assembly there. It was imagination for me, illusion. I couldn't believe my eyes when I was there in my own university, in that country, that they pushed me back. They sent me just like this back to Iran. My point is, dear friends, whatever revealed by Baha'u'llah, by Abdul Baha, by the beloved guardian, many of them was fulfilled, and still we have so many things to do. I am now very thankful to Baha'u'llah that I am living in these days, meeting you where? in the Second World Congress, it could not be imagined to me that I will be alive to be in such beautiful, grandiose Congress and see by my own eyes all kinds of nationalities, background. You cannot understand my sentiments when I see all these things, because I heard from the beloved guardian it will happen. Now I am witness, eyewitness. I see by my own eyes. In future, just few words more. In future, we have still too many things to do. It's not the end. The humanity is sick. You know that. The divine physician for our age is Baha'u'llah. Only Baha'u'llah. When we say we should teach the faith of Baha'u'llah, what do you mean with that? We mean to purify the hearts of people from prejudices, from hatreds, from animosity, to prevent bloodshed that every day, every minute, even right now that we are here, is going on. To bring unity to humanity. This is Bahá'í teachings. Bahá'í teaching me to unite people, to prevent bloodshed, to bring them together, especially our youth, Bahá'í youth, especially. Of course, all Baha'is have this obligation, because Baha'u'llah says to teach the cause is obligatory for everybody. It's obligation. No one is an exception, no one. But the youth could do more, of course, could do more. When I was young, I could do many things that I am not doing that. You see, somebody should take my hand and take down. But I was all over the world, in 5 continents, in 55 countries, my dearest. When you are young, you should realize that it would not remain for you for all the time. Use that. Use your power, your energy to teach the cause of Baha'u'llah, to free people from bloodshed. That is expectation of Baha'u'llah, Abdul Baha, the beloved guardian, and now the House of Justice, expecting. They are waiting for us to do. And I beg you to have me in your prayers to live a little longer, a little, not too much. I know it's impossible. I know that. Just a few years, very little, to see more and more and more. Then I will die, I would say, thanks to God, I saw everything what I read in my youth in the tablets.